With these test strips, farmers can measure the main plant nutrients that are relevant for them, nitrate and phosphate, directly on the field. Even better, it's 300 times faster than lab analysis, gives the same quality results, and can be used by everyone. It is as easy as this. You press a drop of plant juice with a normal garlic press from IKEA, you fill the test strip, you put it into our device, start a measurement, and grab a coffee. After your coffee break, you get the most precise results directly on site. Our story started on a field in France when our co-founder Nicolas collected plant samples for lab analysis. He brought it to the lab, and that is where we all met. And in the lab, we worked hard to bring the lab onto our small test strip so that every farmer can use our solution to manage their fertilization strategy. In the recent years, we tested in the lab our device and optimized it together with farmers, then went out to the fields to see for which crops it is relevant. We tested on multiple crops. We produced more than 15,000 of the test strips and more than 300 of these devices. We also developed a companion app to receive the fertilization recommendations. And at the moment, more than 100 farmers in 4 EU countries testing our solution on 3,000 hectares. Our core mission is now to give them actionable results that they can use to manage their fields. In the recent years, we received more than 5 million euros in research and startup funding to improve our technology further to the market, together with the farmers. In the next year, we want to reach 200 paying customers, and in 2027, we want to then expand together with a strong partner that has a network in agriculture, our market in Germany and France. And beyond that, we want to be the gold standard on European fields to collect the data we need to train machine learning for fertilization recommendation predictions in the future. And if you want to partner with us, then please connect with me on LinkedIn or send me an email. My name is Tobias Vöpel, with a V, not with an F. And now I'm open for your questions.
Thank you very much. Maybe I missed it, but could you say something again about the ESG impact of your product?
So with our technology, farmers can optimize fertilization input, on average reducing the fertilizer input by 20%. So that will account to nitrate pollution and, in the end, CO2 emissions. So if you think about it, worldwide, the production and use of nitrate fertilizer alone is 5% of the total greenhouse gas emissions. By reducing it 20%, you save 1% in total.
What has to happen to set you in a position where you have break even?
We need 3,500 paying customers while adopting a subscription-based model.
Are you focusing only on farmers who are in crops, but also maybe in greenhouse or for households?
Yeah.
For hobby farmers or for somebody having gardening?
Yes, in principle we could also go into hobby farming or even people who like to care for fish, but that is not our main market. Greenhouses is very interesting. We had also pilot trials in specialty crops in cannabis. In the greenhouse where I was sitting in there under the intense light and performed measurements, that is possible and definitely interesting for crops like tomatoes, paprika, and so on. Yeah.
And
strawberries.
You're measuring the nitrate and the potassium maybe and so on?
Nitrate, and right now a PhD student is testing a phosphate sensor on a field of our collaborating farmers. It's not in the hand of the farmers yet. So far, we tested it in the lab and validated it in the lab. And then we are looking for other nutrients that are also important for plants, like ammonium and potassium also in the end, yes.
But don't you need special algorithm for different plants?
So
if
the
you're
fertilization recommendations I presented, they are based on developments that were done by INRA in France.
Okay.
So there is already a correlation between nitrogen and plant sap nitrate is established already. Yeah.
Can you tell us also a bit more about your team, your background and expertise,
Yes,
and
so
maybe also who would be the next employee that you would hire, who's missing currently?
Yeah. So our team, we are a team of basically chemists. My co-CEO, she is a PhD in innovation management. We are now focusing on we have focused on the development of the technology. In the next steps, we need agronomic experts and also IT specialists for training the AI models. At the moment, this is done at the university, but we have the right basis for our next hiring process. Yeah.
Is there currently any competitor?
So there are other solutions that deliver fertilization recommendations. They are based on remote sensing or other optical sensors. These technologies measure a deficiency, while we are one step earlier, so we measure a demand in the plants, but of course the solution in the end for the customer is similar. So there are multiple companies from Yara, for example, or the machine manufacturers. Yeah.
And what will put you at the top of the competitors?
We're measuring a demand, so we are up to 2 weeks earlier. Okay. We can detect that the plants need nitrates, so farmers can optimize the input and the timing, which is very important.
So that is your USP.
That is, and the farmers can use it themselves, get the results directly on site.